Yes, I'm back and hopefully with a vengeance. One of my resolutions is to be more active on YouTube, Facebook, Dailymotion, MySpace if anyone still uses it. And since we're still here, I'll say things that some of this world won't like, but too bad. FTW for life. Doing more topics and videos, even ones I don't expect myself to discuss. And I just heard that the NHL decided to end their lockout in January. Big whoop. More like whoop-de-darn-do. Not even on my radar. The worst thing about the lockout ending is that the people who said on the internet that they were going to boycott the games at the arenas and on TV still showed up to the games and filled the arenas, liking and accepting the owner's selfish behavior. As Snagglepuss would say, heavens to Murgatroyd, you guys are sheep. You guys are weak people. A bunch of Rihannas even. Now, the next time the owners get the chance, they'll do another lockout. Why? Because they know you'll keep coming back because you're sheep. Remember, people, the bad part of history keeps repeating itself because nobody listens. And I'm not just saying don't watch the NHL ever again. No. Just for this season and a few more until they get their act together. Come back when they want to be serious and do the right things to make their sport better. You know, stop being like incompetent wrestling organizations. There was one fool on Pro Hockey Talk message board who said if he boycotted the NHL, then he would be letting the owners win by taking away his love for the sport. No, stupid. You're letting the owners win by watching the NHL on TV and buying tickets. Liking and accepting what they did. Beat it on and cheated on wife-girlfriend syndrome you have. I found out that the NHL playoffs are today. So remember, people, if you want to be forgiven and get back at the owners and get back in my good graces, here's what you do. Don't watch the NHL playoffs. Even if the name brand teams are in the finals this year. Pens versus Hawks would make up for the abomination of last year and the lockout. Fuck David. We need Goliaths. Shoot. I wouldn't even watch if Jerome Iginla wins the cup for the Penguins and finally gets to hoist the cup. I just wait till someone shows it on YouTube. You must think about the employees at the arenas who got evicted for not making the payments because of the long lockouts. Those who got their stuff repoed because they couldn't make their payments because of the lockout. Owners chose to be selfish and not to care about them. We're still in a recession. You can't do another lockout in these times. Well, they did it anyways and chose not to care. Like materialistic broads in SoCal. Heck, this whole state who only wants to be with men who are rich and refuse to care how bad the economy is. Just stay home, watch other sports, or go to other events and make a difference. Save your dough for UFC, MMA events, X Games. Save your playoff tickets by getting your kids a college plan, or a car even. Payback can cost nothing. The NHL needs this type of payback. You know how on talk shows where a bitch sleeps with their relatives or friends' man, then they be begging for forgiveness? Sometimes the backstabbed woman does the right thing and says she's done for life with a bitch. But sometimes she forgives. Yeah, you know what that type of forgiveness means. Payback. And the first part of payback is they'll sleep with the backstabber's man when they least expect it. I think that's it for now. So, Ron Rheumatic reminding you to boycott the NHL playoffs. 3 strikes, you're out. And lockout is practically a strike.